Welcome to Thors Hammer, a roundtable discussion on the Minnesota Vikings by Viking fans from around the country. Each week we gather and discuss and hammer out everything about the Minnesota Vikings, what we saw the previous week, what we'll see in store for the upcoming matchup, and a few surprises on the way. Join us each week as we set sail on a new adventure. It's here, it's Thors Hammer.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on Thors Hammer. I'm your host, Viking Bob. We have Berserker back this week. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. Off the road and doing good.
Yeah, we heard you at the game this week, past week with the Falcons.
Yes, I was.
We're going to want to hear about that in a few, but when we start talking about that game, you had the inside knowledge because you were there. Yeah, let's say hello to Jason. Jason, how you doing, buddy?
I'm great, how are you?
Yeah, surviving. Week's off over, so we're all good. And we started off with a pretty good way to start the season off there. A nice big win against the Falcons. We'll start breaking that down. Personally, I was very impressed with the opening drive and the blocked punt. When was the last time we've seen that team do that to start a game off? But overall, it was quite impressive to watch. Berserker, I'll go to you in a minute, but Jason, go ahead. Give us your in-depth review of the game.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. The Vikings got off to a very, very hot start. It started really the first play from scrimmage when Anthony Barr sacked Matt Ryan. That seemed to immediately get the crowd into the game. The Vikings defense got better. And they were able to get the Falcons off the field quickly. And that was the block ones. And then Cousins and company came right on the field, and he did a 23-yard touchdown pass on the second play from scrimmage. That seemed to really get the team going from that point on.
Yeah, who would have thought a starting quarterback only throws 10 passes the entire game and they absolutely destroy the other team? That's not too often you see something like that.
Pretty unbelievable.
But, yeah. All right, so, Mr. Berserker, you were there. What did you see? What did you see?
Well, I saw a lot of good times had by our defense at the first quarter. I mean, Barr showed up like he hadn't showed up in the last couple of years. He was all over the place. That was awesome to see. That block punt was once again awesome. And going up, what was 121-0? It was awesome, even though it killed my Velspar. But hey, whatever.
Not a man of many words, are you? Awesome, awesome.
Yeah, I noticed that myself. But what can I say? It's awesome.
All right. So you said Barr showed up, but did you show up at the bar?
At the game, drinks are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
I had a little purple vodka thing for $18. Oof. And I said, this is good enough for me. I'll be fine.
That's what tailgating's for, right?
Exactly.
All righty. So, we all know the Vikings came out, their defense played extremely well the first three quarters. They were up 28-0 going into the fourth. They rested most of the starters. Like I said, Cousins only threw a whopping 10 passes. The big offensive player of the game was obviously Dalvin Cook, who basically ran over everybody, which was very nice to see. Hopefully he stays healthy and we get, 19 games of that this year. 19, not 16. 19. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm sure you guys are as well.
Absolutely.
Yep.
But overall, I mean, his numbers were pretty impressive too. You know, he had 21 carries for 111 yards and 2 TDs. That's a pretty good average of over 5. I mean, passing the ball, Cousins and leading receivers were non-existent, but we didn't need to be, which was always, it sounds weird, but it's a good feeling that they didn't need to be. Even Madison had a pretty decent game. 9 carries, 49 yards, a higher average than Cook. Do we have a schism?
Well, I wonder if Atlanta has a run defense. It'll be interesting to see how these guys do going on throughout the season. Because, like you said, Madison carried well as well. I know Cook's awesome. There's that fucking word again. But I'm just worried that Atlanta may not have been a good run defense, and we might be blowing things out of proportion if they're not.
What are you talking about? We're Viking fans. That's what we do.
I know.
This guy sucks. We should trade him. This guy's great. He should be the Hall of Fame. That's all we do. There's no in between as a Viking fan.
That's
what makes us. Yeah, that's what makes us fun.
Okay. Zerker did bring up a good point about the Falcons maybe not being built as a run defense. Like they do have lighter coverage linebackers, as personnel. However, I do want to bring up that they did adjust and started playing 8-man boxes, and it didn't matter.
Well, and even then it didn't do much because we still ran over them all day. I mean, I don't mean all day, but, the Vikings, like I said, they threw 10 passes and they ran the ball 38 times. So they only had 48 offensive plays the entire game. That's not going to win too many games, but this game was out of hand way before it needed to be, which was a rare sight to see. Something really good to see as a Vikings fan. So not too often we get to sit back and at the end of halftime and go, this game's over, we won. We usually hang on the fourth quarter going, come on. And teams usually adjust well against Zimmer, and Zimmer doesn't seem to adjust well, at least not last year. This year, so far, we had one game, no adjustments were needed. So the defense came out hungry. I mean, Everson Griffin was the Everson Griffin of a couple of years ago. Having him back like he was, that would be huge for that defense. Stephen Shamar played a very good line against the run. He's probably not going to get as many pressures as Sheldon Richardson did last year, but I think he's going to be overall better. You heard that here first.
I agree. I agree with that one 100%.
Yep.
Definitely what Richardson.
I think he's also going to help out Linval a little more than Richardson did. Richardson, I think, was playing for a contract as opposed to being a team player. I think Steven wants to win, so they're going to do whatever he has to do to help Linval and all that fun stuff. Defensive backs. I mean, I should say our secondary. Anthony Harris. What a game! What a game he had.
NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
There you go. 5 tackles, 2 interceptions. I think he had a fumble recovery too, didn't he?
Yeah.
You can't be around. You can't be around the ball. So Berserker, in one word, can you describe how that game was? Awesome.
Terrific.
All
right.
You know what that reminds me of? Have you ever seen the movie Newtown?
I don't think so.
Okay. It's
awesome.
Well, it's actually about Minnesota, and this and the kid who actually is a Vikings fan in the movie says like several times during the movie, he's like totally awesome. I just don't get that.
Okay, back to our regular scheduled program, already in progress. So, our defense wasn't even really pressured too much until all the starters came out. I mean, Kurtz had a very good game too, and Harrison had a great game. You know, they did all the tackles they needed. Back Rhodes played well. So all secondary played well. Linebackers played well. Defensive line played well. Hell, secondly outside the ball, the offensive line was great in run blocking. Pass pro, thank God we went through the ball 10 times. You guys know anything about Elfline? He does not look good. Is he still injured?
He's got a knee injury.
Oh, goody. Last year was the arm, right?
Last year he was coming off of ankle surgery and shoulder surgery, and then today he popped up on the injury report with a knee.
Is there anything left that's not hurt in this guy? I mean, rookie season he played center for us and he was phenomenal. Past couple, last year and so far this year, nothing to write home about, which is not a way you build a team. It's too bad because we seem to be getting the right pieces. O'Neal, Bradbury. I mean, Bradbury didn't play a great game either, but he had a pretty big guy in front of him in Grady Jackson. So make it easier for him. If not, he'll adjust. He's only a rookie. That was his first game. I know what he did against, we did against top linemen in college who went the first round of pro. So that's why he ended up going the first round. So I think he'll be fine. So just right now, I think it's Elfline who is a weak point right now. So hopefully he gets healthy. If not, Samaya anytime soon. Is it possible?
They're not really looking at him. They're keeping Samia over on the right side. Dakota Dozier took the starting reps in practice today.
Oh, that's not a bad thing. I'm being, fortuitous, looking in the crystal ball and hoping all these guys that we draft within the past couple of seasons into being our starters, But he'll get there. Anyway, there really isn't much to talk about the game. I think, our special teams are good. No missed kicks, good holds, and good punts, actually.
I'd like to bring up one thing. We need to step on people's throats. I didn't like how we kind of shut down after. I mean, we had the whole fourth quarter, maybe even part of the third quarter, where we didn't really do much offensively.
I think it's probably design, though. I think Zimmer, who was obviously a defensive mind guy first, has a 28-point lead, a 21-point lead. He doesn't want to take any chances to create a turnover. I think he just wants to manage the clock. Yeah, it can be boring at times. That's what alcohol is for. But
well, I don't. Go ahead.
I just think that's the way he coaches, and I don't think he's ever going to change. He's up by 7, 14, 21, whatever it is. He's not going to kick the other team and really try to beat them to death. I think he's just kind of running the clock out, which sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not good. I mean, we saw what happened, over years of watching football. The old prevent defense prevents you from winning.
Prevents you from winning. Yep.
Yep. So hopefully, like you said, we continue to step on people's throats when we get the lead. No better place than Lane Blow this weekend. Hopefully we step on not only their throat, but maybe Aaron Rodgers for JJ. And just bring them down and tell everybody who's taking this division.
Well, they kind of lost the crowd by not really trying hard. The crowd kind of entertained themselves in the fourth quarter, which is not good if the other team starts making a comeback, because who knows if they can get back in it. I mean, look at Atlanta, what they did in the Super Bowl versus the Patriots, when we need to be like the Patriots and just kill them. Don't even let them try to come back.
If memory serves me correct, Atlanta was winning 20-3 and went to
28-3 or something like that. Yeah, and they had a huge lead. It was only a little over a quarter left or something like that. Kind of like what we had against Atlanta this week.
I don't disagree with you, but I don't want to see them taking any unnecessary chances that can be a quick pick six and get them back in the game. So I understand, the quick, dump pass here, screen pass there, keep the ball moving, but every incomplete pass stops the clock, and Zimmer has dinner plans early, I guess. I mean, honestly, guys, this was a great win. I don't want to say we dominated, but we pretty much kind of dominated every facet of the game. And the outcome showed it. I mean, up 20-0 going in the fourth quarter. This game's over. Put it to bed. The stats, this isn't going to be a stat game for anybody other than Cook on offense. It is what it is. It's a win. We're 1-0, 15 to go. Now we're heading to Green Bay. So hide the sheep. And so there's not much really more to talk about Atlanta, unless you guys want to add anything. I think you guys will know.
Pass that one.
Alrighty. Well, this is the biggest week of 2 every season. This is Packer week. I don't like it's always week 2 lately, but it is what it is. I don't make the schedule. Week 2 is a little too soon in the season for me, but it's still, Packer week. It is what it is. I love this week. I cannot wait for Sunday. By Friday night, I will be off the walls waiting for Sunday to get here. I just want to beat the living snot out of that whining weasel baby Aaron Rodgers. I've never seen a guy whine so much in my life. I can understand why his home family doesn't like him. I don't like him. I just want to beat that team. I'm tired of the NFL giving that team every friggin' break. The team's been holding for 20 years and not called. I'm tired of the friggin' announcers kissing their ass every week. All right, I had my say. Yeah, guys. Have at it. Give us what you guys want to see on Sunday, or what do you think we're going to see? Yeah, Jason.
Well, I think, I think the Vikings will definitely try to be balanced. It's worth noting that Cousins had his way with Green Bay secondary last season, and it is the same defensive coordinator. So I think if Green Bay starts to key too much on the running game, the Vikings can hit them with play action. And I know that Diggs and Thielen can take care of Green Bay's corners pretty good, because they embarrassed them pretty good last year. Defensively, my questions coming into the season were, is Everson Griffin back? And he appears to be back. So I think they're going to harass Rodgers with that shaky Green Bay offensive line. Really didn't look good against Chicago. Green Bay's defense, it's better, I think, than what it was last year, but I think people are inflating it because they held Mitch Trubisky to 3 points. I will never understand why Matt Nagy decided it would be a good idea to have Mitch Trubisky throw 45 passes in the opening week there. So, color me unimpressed with Green Bay's defense so far shutting down Trubisky.
Alrighty. Berserker.
Yeah, I think we're going to kill him. And it's going to be
Awesome. I figure I get the Miz here from WWE. Awesome.
Yeah, basically what everything Jason just said, I pretty much agree with. Really interested to see how our defense reacts to a hostile team on away games, since they jumped, 3 times with home team making noise.
Yeah.
So was the offense, was the crowd being quiet for Rodgers, maybe it'll help our defense stay put until the ball snapped. That would be great.
I was actually waiting for you to come out there and the old My Cousin Vinny movie there. Everything that guy just said is bullshit. But I agree with everything Jason said. All right. All right, who at home thinks Jason needs to start drinking more on the show? Raise your hand. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Jason, a lot of them. We got to start getting you some alcohol in you for the show, man.
Yeah, I guess I gotta spike the drink now.
Yeah, I got to lighten you up, man, so you can have some more fun in here. You're a little monotone, mellow. You got to get rid of that, man. Get some excitement in us. It's freaking Paco week, man. We got to go.
Okay.
Here we go. Don't make me go get Zerker out here. I tell you, if Vikings don't play well on this coming Sunday, I'm expecting Zerker to show up in the studio, and things better be tied down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When do we play him? I'm kind of glad we have him a second week over there, because we are not really a outside team anymore since we don't play outside.
I mean, the frozen tundra of Limbo Field.
Yeah.
I think we'll play them week 15.
Yeah, right before Christmas. Yeah, that's the week we better kill him, because my brother's a Packer fan. I mean, we should kill him this week too, but we got to kill him at home.
Yeah, I'm hoping we have the division wrapped up by then. Wishful thinking. We're playing for the NFC Championship lead and home field advantage all the way through. That's what I'm hoping for. Yes, I'm optimistic right now, because they have not given reason not to be.
That's right.
So, how do we beat the Packers? Obviously, ball control, keep Cousins upright, 0 turnovers, special teams, so to speak, as in field positioning. I don't think the kickers are really going to win this game for us. I think it's going to be field position. Wiley's gone, so that was a good thing. Colquitt actually had a pretty good game. Actually did a good job last game punting the ball. On defense, getting Rodgers' face. I never hear he likes D in the face anyway. Wow, that was awesome. Laugh. So we knock him down a few times. He'll whine, look for a flag. He throws an incomplete pass. You touch one of his receivers, he'll whine, look for a flag.
And he'll get him.
I'm hoping not. I hope this is the referees let these boys play. I've not heard who the crew is this week yet, refereeing the game. I hope it's a referee crew that lets them play the game. Jason, have you heard who's doing this game?
No, I didn't check out the recruit for it.
Yeah, no big deal. That's not something I would really look up into anyway. I'm just railing here because it's what I do. Defense, like I said, put pressure on Rodgers, stop the run, make them throw the ball, and drop the linebackers. Play nickel most of the game. That's what I think is going to happen. I hope they get some good pressure on him. I pray they knock him down at least 4 or 5 times, at least. And he cries. Nothing makes me happier than watching that guy cry. I don't think there's a player in the league I hate more than him. I don't know why. There isn't.
It's a tough call between him and Sean Payton for me.
Yeah, but Sean Payton's a coach, so you only see him on the sideline get that face.
The Zoolander.
Yeah. To me, it's got to be Rodgers. The guy's got talent. He'd be a lot more. He's a Packer. We're Viking fans. We hate the Packers. We hate Rodgers. We don't respect the guy. You go back and they had Favre. That guy was a player. You had to respect him. The guy never missed a game. You knock him down, he gets back up. He'd help you up, and pat you on the ass saying "great tackle" or whatever. That's a football player you can respect. Rodgers, nothing like that. That's why I can't stand him. But that's just me. I'm mean. I don't like people.
His mustache is terrible. I'm just gonna
that too.
throw it out there.
Like a '70s porn stash. Bow, chicka, bow, bow. So on offense, run the ball, no turnovers, keep Cousins up. Defense, knock Rodgers down, cover the wide receivers, play a nickel, get field position, keep the crowd out. Crowd's out of the game. They won't cry as much for flags to help their team. Or maybe they'll cry more. And obviously hide the sheep. I don't have any relatives out there, so they're all safe. Oh, wait. No, they would be safe anyway. Anyway, what else you guys want to talk about?
Well, the Packers, how to beat them, it's through the air. If you look the last two games we played, 412 yards through the air on the first one, which ended in tie. And then, 300 and some, 320 some on the second game. So I think we just need to let Cousins run his 2-minute offense for most of the game.
I, as a fan, would love to see that, but I always remember who our coach is, and it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Well, he did. For what it's worth, he did say if they need to throw 48 times to win, then they will. And I do think that they're going to. They're not going to throw 10 passes in this game. I think they're going to go after Jair Alexander because he absolutely can't cover Adam Thielen. Thielen made him look ridiculous last year. And Diggs did the same thing to Tremont Williams, but you have to take advantage of that. I do think they're going to run it more, and they're going to be more effective with the run. But I don't think they're going to abandon the passing game by any means. I don't think you can against these weak cornerbacks.
Weak cornerbacks, they spend a bunch of first-round draft picks on all these guys, and they're still weak. I love that.
Yeah.
These
guys are bad. I'm just going to say it. It's terrible.
I don't know. I watched Monday Night Football, and I saw the interview with Aaron Rodgers after the game, and all we said was, "We got a defense. We got a defense."
No, you don't, Aaron. You played Mitch Trubisky, who is just. He looked like he was blind out there. Did you see some of those throws?
Yeah.
We need a bigger.
Horrible.
I think we need a bigger studio here so we can get Jason out of the closet. No pun intended. But we're going to work on his audio. He sounds like he's in a closet. Hopefully he's getting the broom and we sweep the Packers this year. That would be awesome. Ha. So, there really isn't much more to talk about.
Do we think we'll see Doxson this game? When will he first hit the turf?
I heard he was on the injured list today in practice with a hamstring.
There you go. That answers that. Awesome.
Yeah. I think he's hanging around with Diggs too much already. So it's we still got a few days before the game. I don't want to waste all the energy getting riled up yet. I'll wait till like Friday night, Saturday, and Sunday. Oh, I won't sleep.
Rodgers claiming that the Packers have a defense can be riled up.
Oh yeah, he knows what a defense is out there. But it's all good. He doesn't. Maybe someone knocked some sense into him. Oh wait, no. Why would they do that? Just knock him out. You guys want to go some picks here, and then we'll share the upset special. Well, I should have won. I should have had my pick last week, Jason. The Texans that decided to go to friggin' prevent defense with 7 seconds left.
Oh, I know. I saw that. What a shame.
Let's just give the guy 7-8 yards because we don't need it.
Unbelievable. I couldn't believe what was transpiring right in front of me.
That was ridiculous. Berserker, you weren't here last week because you were prepping for the game.
I was on the road doing my job.
Is that the same thing?
No, I wish that was my job. Hell yeah, that would be awesome.
We try to predict the final score of the upcoming game, and then we try to take a upset special. Pick a team that's expected to lose, and go with the upset. Understand that? I don't mean like by half a point. Like, obviously, the biggest upset this week would be Miami's going to beat the Pats.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I haven't looked at this week's games other than us versus the Packers. So I'm just looking at the games, trying to figure out what I should pick. So yeah, go ahead.
Alrighty. So take the pick on the Packers game. I'll go last. Let you guys go first. Whoever wants to go first, give me the final score and who wins.
Well, I can go first. Vikings are going to win, obviously, because that's how the world is balanced. The final score will be 38. It's either going to be 10 or 17. I'm going to go 38-17, I guess. Garbage touchdown at the end.
Oh, definitely an optimist, but if that happens, it'll be awesome. Jason, what's your call?
I'm gonna say 30-19 Vikings.
Well, that's a weird score, but okay. I'm a little more reluctant to give a kill here after one game. So Vikings on the road in Green Bay. I'll pull this one out 27-23.
Not bad.
That's how I take it, and I hope I'm right. All right, this is the part that always tough this time of year is the upset specials because nobody knows who's good and who's not good and however that works. So, Jason, you get to go first on the upset special because you got yours right last week, I think. I forget.
Oh, no. I failed miserably. I took Miami last week and paid dearly for it.
Oh, yeah, that was close to...
Well, maybe you were so wrong it ended up being right?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Lamar Jackson goes off and throws 5 touchdowns and just shattered my pick.
Oh, you were close to the coin flip, I think.
Yeah. Oh, God, let's see here.
Oh, no. You go last now.
I'm going last? All right.
Yeah. Berserker, I'll let you go first if you want to. Or you want me to go first?
I'm still looking at the games. I don't know who's favored.
All right. I'll go first then. I'm taking the Colts over the Titans. It's in Tennessee. The Colts are getting 3. Oh, I'm changing my pick. No. Changed my pick already. Seahawks over the Steelers.
The Steelers are still scheduled to win that one?
Yeah, 4.5.
Jesus, what the hell?
I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope like Juju Smith-Schuster catches like 6 touchdowns. Because I need him for a fantasy.
Are the Giants underdog?
They're playing, what, Buffalo this week?
Yeah.
Buffalo's favored by 1.5.
Does that qualify as an underdog or no?
Yeah. Well, that's slide early this year.
All right, I'll pick the Giants.
Oh, I got one.
Well,
I didn't want to cut anybody off since I did. Shit. Did anybody else pick Arizona?
Nope.
All right, that's the one I picked.
It's only 13.5 point spread, so if you get that right, you're the new leader.
That's bold.
Oh, we're keeping score?
It's like that game show that they had.
Whose line is it anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, 13,000 fake points. Pick a team. But all right, I got nothing else. You guys want anything? This was kind of a quick show because there wasn't really much exciting to talk about from the Falcons game, and we're all just being optimistic going into the Packers game. All right, Berserk, what'd you sit? What'd you sit the last game?
Where'd I sit? I sat in 140 with the
VWO.
The VWO people. Yep.
Good time, I bet.
Yeah, it was a good time. Yep, it had a good time, and it was probably awesome, but I can't say that.
You just did though.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, so Viking World Order. Miss you guys. I'll get up there soon again. Don't forget to play Valspar. My buddy Papa Scott Sales, runs that. I think I came in 4th or 5th place last week. Maybe it was 6th. I believe Berserker was our winner last year. Is that true?
Last year, no. I won 17 or 8. Yeah, 17. 16? I got the mug. It's up in the cupboard. I should look at it.
Yeah, I drink beer out of it.
I usually drink beer out of it during this, but I did not get it out this time.
Well, so you can see we do have people who almost think they know the stuff, and Berserker's won one of those before. I usually come not anywhere near the first. Actually, I think one year I was in 2nd place until we had the Jeopardy bet, and I killed myself. Anywho, Jason, you got anything you want to add? Viking Spin, your website?
Yep, Viking Spin on Twitter and Facebook. I'll have a new feature called a matchup sheet that I do every week before the games, and just goes over individual matchups between the two teams, like who might be covering which receiver and things like that, injury reports. So, yep, Viking Spin on Facebook and Twitter.
Excellent. Check it out, everyone. Obviously, he's here for a reason. Berserker, we're looking forward to your reaction to action this year. Are we doing that?
Yeah, I was going to film that today, but I got called away, so I'll probably end up filming it tomorrow. And we'll see. Like I said in an answer reply to someone, YouTube's with their copyright crap and all that stuff makes it difficult to use clips in shows. I see other people do it, but for some reason my shit gets hammered hard. I don't know why.
Ugh. Never good. But if you have seen that reaction to action, you're probably going to want to not have liquid in your mouth, because you might spit it out, especially when his, how do you call him? Long lost cousin?
Twin
brother?
The twin brother shows up, yeah.
Yeah. The crazy uncle, whatever it is.
Yeah, there you go.
If you haven't seen it, catch it. It's pretty funny. It's only like 8 to 10 minutes long, most parts, but very hysterical. That's our show, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. We'll catch you next week. Hopefully we show up and we're 2-0. Otherwise, we have to have this room down and contain Zerker.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Have a good night.
let's win this game. Skol Vikings, honor your name. Go get that first down, then get a touchdown. Rock 'em, sock 'em, fight, 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 fight. Go Vikings, run up the score. You'll hear us yell for more.